welcome back to another morning yap video. I don't really have much time, but we're gonna make the most of it. Just get into it. Also, if you're new here, hi, I'm Audrey Rose. I'm a type 1 diabetic with celiac, and I talk about it all the time, like literally all the time. I've been waking up early lately, actually starting yesterday. And I'm not a morning person at all. Like, I don't like waking up in the morning. I don't know, I'm going through this transition season right now, and I really don't like it, to be so honest. I just turned 23, so I literally have 2 more years until my brain is finally formed, which thank God. I don't like the fact that my brain is still just kind of out there. I don't know, I feel way more settled in life, but I really also think it has something to do with the decisions that I'm making, you know, being responsible, not only just for my body, which I think that, you know, everyone needs to know like what all is going with their body anyway. And because I'm like a super health nut, like I'm not that kind of person that's gonna like go to the doctor, but just because of what I have with type 1, like obviously I have to go to the doctor. That's just a duh. Like I can't avoid the doctor, so I get these tests run because I need a lot of help. I've just been eating healthier, obviously for so many reasons, but like way healthier now. Like to be so honest, I have been going through this kind of like, I don't know, identity crisis recently, where I've looked at pictures of me whenever I was younger and I actually could work out and not have to worry about my blood sugar. Like that's a real thing. And I don't know, I just saw myself and I was like, dang, I actually was kind of ripped. I mean, I've always been, to be so completely honest, so I've been thicker my entire life, and working out has just always kind of been hard for me because I couldn't really lose weight. I don't know what it is, but also like that's when I was a kid and I could eat whatever and do whatever, and you know, that's not the case now. I started working out again and I feel a lot better. Like my blood sugar has been way more in range in the morning. Wow, I just also started kind of like judging myself recently and just the way that my body is, but like because every single time I look in the mirror, I'm like, okay, like I could be thinner. And every single girl struggles with that. Also, I think about everything that I've been through and everything that my body still is trying to recover from. I think it's so interesting because like obviously people aren't gonna know when they look at me like, oh, like she has type 1, she has celiac, she has thyroid issues, like she has to be super careful about what she eats. I can't have soy anymore. Like I actually have to pay attention to soy products because the other day my mom got a gluten-free bar, but it had soy in it and I thought it was fine. I ate it, I felt horrible the rest of the day. Like I looked pregnant. Like it was so bad. I actually like, yeah, I wanted to end my life. Which obviously you shouldn't do that. I was just super angry and I was upset and I was like, okay, like it's literally gluten-free, but you won't know like your body's gonna react to something unless you try it, honestly. And then I was like, oh, well that makes sense as to why my body's been reacting this way. This is sometimes why I feel like, you know, it's like I'm looking at labels and it's like, oh, it has no gluten, but it has soy in it. I'll eat it. That makes more sense. Like I didn't put 2 and 2 together until like 2 days ago. But soy is in everything. So that's upsetting. It's like, oh, so basically I can't eat packaged foods. But also it's like really scary because I also can't really eat fruits and vegetables. Like, you know, it's just one of those things. It's like I'm trying to do everything that I can for my body, but my body keeps reacting to certain things. Like it's just made me more aware, because like I'll see, you know, people my age. I'm just gonna be so for real. I see people my age that are thinner, that look like they work out and they have all these things, and it makes me jealous. But at the same time, I look at the past 4 years of my life and I'm like, okay, this girl's body has been through a lot, and she's just now getting to the point where she actually feels okay to work out and do a 40-minute workout and not have her blood sugar crash. Being kind to myself has been a really big thing. It's more of, I'm super constipated and I'm bloated, and that's what I need to level out. So in that whole series of events, I figured out that I probably need to just be on a fruit and vegetable diet. So that's sad. I can't eat chicken. I was reading you can eat chicken every once in a while. The only thing is, you should eat more like the legumes, which are beans. I hate that there's like 2 different words for it, but whatever. I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna do that, because I also still live at home and I live with my parents, and I didn't really totally understand whenever my doctor was talking about like, oh yeah, like you really should avoid red meat. Now I see why. Every single time I eat red meat, I kind of feel a little, I don't know, it's like it takes forever for it to digest, and I don't really feel okay. And I just was like, oh, that's probably just because it's just a me thing. No, it's not just a me thing, it's actually a me thing. This whole journey of actually like diving deep into how like my body is actually supposed to be working, but also like changing my doctor is what really did it for me. Like changing my doctor and actually saying like, okay, like you actually do have these other problems. Thankfully my testosterone levels are almost level, thank God. That was one of the big things that I was just kind of like really scared about, because I was having a lot of problems, which I will get into in another video, because I know that I do need to talk about this with new diabetics and trying to figure out a lot of things, and like even like warning signs, which I know that there were warning signs since I was 12, which is crazy. Sensitive to gluten, type 1, like all the things, like the whole 9 yards. This whole thing with figuring out like, oh, food is literally not safe has been super interesting. And I really hope that like, I don't know, I have this passion now for food. It's like, it's not even funny what they spray on our foods. Like, my mom's done way more extensive research on this, because obviously I work and then I get home and I'm listening to Crime Junkie instead of sometimes actually researching what I need to. My mom will send me like these videos, or like she'll tell me like, oh yeah, like I was listening to this. Or if you haven't, I know I linked in a past video a Jay Shetty podcast that was like super informative. I'll actually link it again in this one. It, like when I tell you like I actually stopped using butter whenever I make my eggs in the morning. I did not eat eggs this morning because we have been buying store-bought eggs, and my stomach literally gets ripped apart by store-bought eggs. It's been a whole thing. Just figuring out that like, oh, your body does not like this has been actually kind of disturbing, and my body's been through a lot, but at the same time it's like, okay, now I'm actually paying attention because of what my new doctor said. I'm actually paying attention to loving myself more. That's not a question. Loving myself more, period. Just figuring out all of these things has been like, okay, paying attention more to my body instead of just letting it roll has been a breath of fresh air. But it's also really showed me like, you really can't judge yourself for the way that you look right now, because yes, obviously every single person's gonna look at their body, especially girls, and be like, I hate myself. But if you think about where you've been, think about like what's been going on, Like, yes, I'm never gonna be 98 pounds again. That's just the fact of life. I'm never gonna be 98 pounds again. The fact that I was 98 pounds when I was 18 years old was concerning. But that was also right before I became a type 1. So it was like, there was a reason that I was 98 pounds. Like, I literally had no muscle and no fat. Like, that's not okay. I could be a healthy 140. There's nothing wrong with being 140 pounds. But also, I think I have to keep, telling myself and reminding myself is that muscle weighs more than fat. And if I'm gonna start really gaining that muscle, then I'm just gonna have to be okay with being a heavier number on the scale, because it's not fat, it's muscle. It's just the part, because I've just really been convicted over it, because I have been in Isaiah, and in Isaiah it's just talking about how the people of Israel went against the Lord and how they just didn't listen, and then they would listen and then they wouldn't listen. It's just like, oh my gosh, just make up your mind. And it's how we act. Anyway, it's a whole thing. And anyway, I was just convicted about it, because it was like, I keep going back and forth about food because I'm not being so strict with it. And the Lord created the earth for us to steward it, but for us to also eat food from his green earth. Like, we're not supposed to eat that processed food. Like, I'm gonna be so honest. Cheetos are so good. They're so good. But that's not good for you. Like, at all. Like, it's not good for you. And the fact that, it's easy to go to something that's cheaper, but in our economy now, it's just like, you know what? Like, I could get something better that's actually going to give back to myself than actually, like, eat something that's gonna make me feel horrible and sick, and then look at myself in the mirror and be like, oh, like, that's why I feel this way, is because I ate something. And most of the time it's because I don't even realize it. I've just been going through this whole like season of, okay, I'm changing, I'm growing up, and I need to set myself up for success for the rest of my life, not just in my career or my education or anything like that. It's more of just me and my body. What you eat affects your mental health. And if you're not spiritual, then that's okay. But I'm a Christian, and I know that my mental health, whatever it is, literally on the line, it really puts a dent in my relationship with the Lord. So everything's just connected. And it's just continually reminding me that, like, it's okay to not like where you are, but it's good to have goals as to where you can be. And I know even when I'm at my healthiest, I'm gonna still look at myself and be like, oh, like, I still don't like the way that I look. I just need to change that mindset and still grow up in that way, which is why we probably shouldn't have mirrors. Anyway, that was a rabbit trail. Yep, I need to get dressed for work and head out, because your girl is a responsible human being and she has a 9 to 5. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know it was a interesting one. I will link down below the Jay Shetty podcast that I did mention. You should definitely listen to it. If you haven't listened to anything by Jay Shetty, you definitely should. He's just a very, very amazing person. So remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.